Hello everyone, it's Riccardo from Attila's Garden here. I wanted to talk to you very quickly about growing figs in a cold climate where I am. I'm in Canada, zone 4, 4B to be precise, and it's still possible. There's lots of work involved. I'm gonna show you how I do it. There's plenty of guides out there. I'm just gonna show you how I do it and the results that I'm getting, and then it's just to show that you can basically grow anything even in a cold climate. It's just the only problem is that you're gonna have to work harder to get the results. I was able to get a pineapple here and it was pretty good. No, it was actually very good. Not a big size, very sweet. Lots of work. It took me, I think, 2 to 3 years to get it to ripe. I tried also papaya, but it wasn't that great. It's also you need a lot of patience, you need a lot of work, and you need a lot of luck because it depends on when it ripes. It has to hit the ripening points, like it has to be ripe in the dead of summer here in Canada. Now, so the pineapple, I think it was around July or August that I got it ripe, so it was perfect. The papaya, on the other hand, I think it was ripening around December, so indoor, inside the house, actually inside my workplace, because I didn't have space anymore in the house. It was a big plant, and it still was mature. I don't like too much papaya in the first place, but it was maybe edible. That's it. I took a bite, but it was quite tasteless. Figs, on the other hand, they are like, I think you can consider them subtropical. So they might be a little easier. I got some oranges. They're small sour oranges. They're called like calamonde orange. I have some kumquat and some tangerine growing right now. But let me show you what I have with the figs, and then you can decide. You can do it. There's plenty of ways you can do this. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I started with 2 plants. Both plants were in a pot. Now I still keep one in the pot, obviously, and it's this one right here. And every year I could even get more out of it. Because see all these side shoots, they are like, you can actually kind of divide them from the main plant. And you know, every once in a while I do it, but mostly I just clip them off and that's it. If you want to propagate more plants, it's pretty easy doing from there. But if you take really good care of the plant and you keep up with the watering, and you can get from a plant of this size that, I don't know, you can see there I have my outdoor fireplace. It's not that big. You can get up to 20 figs, and where I am, they cost a fortune if you want to buy them in the store, and they're not even that good. Here you can see I have like 2. I got one right here that I'm gonna pick, and I'm gonna show it to you inside, and the other one right here that are ready. I'm gonna pick that one and I'm gonna cut it open for you to see, but there's plenty of more coming. I don't know if they're gonna have time to ripe outside. They might be, I might finish them off. If you see back there, that's my garage with the big windows. I might try to finish them off by bringing them in and out from the garage. The other plants that I had, I'm trying, it's down here, and it's, let's see if I can show you. So it's down there. You can see like kind of a stump, because the winter here, they go down to -35 easily. even lower, like some record low, and it kills basically the plant back to the roots. But I was able to get it. It survived the crown of the plant, I guess you call it. It survived, and last year I got one fig from this plant. You can see it maybe right there. You can see the small like fig settings. What I'm gonna try this year, I'm gonna try to get these branches, lower them down to the ground as much as I can, and then cover them with mulch and leaves, anything that I have. Another thing I do with this outdoor fig is that as soon as it starts to snow, I come out here and I get as much snow and I pile it up against my fireplace here to help protecting from the harsh winters. And so far that was allowed me to get the plant to survive, but still I wasn't able to get a ripe fruit from here. Even the one last year that I got, it got to a mature size, but it didn't ripen in time. This year I don't see any large one. Here you can see more. You see them? One right there, 2, 3. These are all small figs that, if this plant was basically, back in Italy where I am, where I come from, it would be they would go dormant in winter, and then comes spring and summer, those would be the fruits for next year, I guess. Because this variety, I don't know the variety of this plant, but I know it set 2 fruits. You see, he has 2 crops. One, that is this one, is from the last year growth. That is this one here, you see. And then this one, you can see the difference in color, is the New Year's growth, and he set another crop. So he has 2 crops. And I guess in a warmer climate like it would be in Italy, you could get both of them every year. Here in Canada, I'm lucky to get one, but we'll see what I can do. If I can get it to overwinter, that would be great. I know people do it by digging the whole plant up and basically laying down on the ground with soil and everything on top, and then come spring they bring it back up, or you have to bring it inside somewhere indoor. I have the 2. I'm bringing that one inside, wait until it goes dormant, wrap it up, put it in my cold garage, and wait until spring. And this one that I'm trying to grow it as kind of a bush form, so that I have small branches that I can lower down, that I don't have to dig. And so far it wasn't successful for a crop, this one. That one, obviously, as you can see, yes. But my point is to try to get figs, but with the less amount of work as possible. A little mistake I did that I want to mention is this gooseberries. So I love the taste of these gooseberries. It's Pixwell Red, the variety. The only problem, I put them close to my other things, and I can't go too deep in there to show you because they have nasty thorns, as you can see. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might move the gooseberries. If the fig is successful, I'll move them, but I just love them. They are very sweet. I remember back when I was a kid in Italy, I remember gooseberries being somehow sour. I didn't like them, but I planted this variety just because of the memories, and I love them. Anyway, let's go with this one. I'll cut it open and we'll see. You see what they do, the figs, when they are ripe? You see how they are straight right here, and the more they ripe, the more they bend down. Then if you really want to reach maximum sweetness, you will look below. I can't really focus because it's dark, but you would see from the little opening it would actually form many times a little of a sticky sugar like syrup coming out. But I'm gonna pick this just to show you that is perfectly ripe. So let's go. I have a little plate here. Let's see if I can do it with one hand and cut it open. Let's see. Otherwise I'm gonna squish it most probably, but oh no, there you go. You see? That's a fig. You can wait it a little bit more. What it's gonna do, it's gonna just open up more here, and more sugar is gonna build up so much that it's gonna start to basically open the bottom part here. You're gonna see, you're gonna feel the stickiness below it because it's gonna be the syrup. And so it's, look, it's very doable. I don't know, in zones lower than me, like 3 and up, but a zone 4 in Canada, it's actually, I think, you might correct me, but I think it's like closer to zone 3 in the States. The USDA zones are different than Canadian zones. If you want to have an idea, like I said, my winters here, the minimum they can reach minus 40 Celsius, and my last frost is like May 22nd, and the first frost is like September 20th. So based on those dates you can figure it out, but I'm pretty happy with the results. I get, in good years, if I take good care of the trees, I can get up to 20 figs now, and it's just gonna get bigger and bigger, and I'm gonna get better at the pruning. You know, I'm also still learning, and then it's up to you how much work you put into it. You can get more figs, and with the price that they are and the taste in the store that is not good anymore, it's another fruit beside like my melons that you might see in the other videos that I like to put work into it because the results are pretty satisfying. So I'll see you next time. Take care.